Greg Sims at KHAL News. We have some breaking news. We have just gotten word that nearly 2,000 settlers, soldiers, and traders have died. We will turn it over to Kiki Daniels, our news reporter.
Thank you, Greg. Joining us in the studio is Phil Greer.
Nice to be here, Kiki.
What was it like fighting in the French plus Indian War?
As you know, the French didn't win, and the American Indians attacked the homes of the French and killed almost 2,000 people.
How did this all come to an end?
Great Britain made a law called the Proclamation of 1764.
How did the law help?
Great Britain gave the American Indians free land west of the Appalachian Mountains. It's no settlers from over there.
So did this keep colonists away?
No, colonists still moved and settled there anyway.
Thank you, Philip. Now that's great.
Thank you, Kiki, and thank you for watching KHAL. This is Chris Hauser from KHAL News, and we're here with breaking news about what is known as the Intolerable Acts. And Dean will be interviewing an eyewitness. To you, Dean.
Thank you, Chris. So, as he said, I will be interviewing a former British soldier, Danny. So, what were people doing to the colonists?
You mean the tax collectors?
Oh yeah, tax collectors.
I saw the colonists tarring and feathering people and forcing them to drink tea.
Why?
The colonists did not like the taxes that Britain was making.
What happened to what happened as a punishment to these patriots?
They were hung, killed, and if lucky, put in jail for the rest of their lives.
What crucial people. But another question I have. What happened to trade?
The harbor was closed, which caused trade to end, and many people lost their jobs because the harbor was closed.
Thank you for your information. Back to you, Chris.
That is it for today. This is a goodbye from KHAL News, and have a good day.
Good morning, Colonial Williamsburg. I'm Griffin Metcalf from KHAL TV. We're glad you have tuned in. We have some breaking news to report. We've been following the story for the past few months, and it seems the tension has reached a boiling point. Savoya Williams is in the studio with Janet Kennedy to report the story. Savoya?
Thanks, Griffin. I'm here with Janet Kennedy, the wife of William Kennedy. They are colonists living in our capital, Williamsburg. Good morning, Jana. Welcome to the show.
Morning to my uncle.
Jana, we've been hearing rumors about British soldiers and the Cornelian Act. Can you give us some details?
I was my husband and I have been forced to house those and provide supplies to 3 British soldiers living in our house. The soldiers have been with us for about 3 months.
Wow, that sounds so unfair. Who is making you do this?
I agree it is unfair, but the King of Britain and Parliament made a law called the Retellings Act, and I have no choice.
What are you going to do about this Cornelian Act?
I'm scared to disobey the king, so I will take care of the soldiers, but many of our friends are threatening soldiers poorly.
Uh-oh, sounds like trouble. Well, we'll keep you updated as the story unfolds. Back to you, Griffin.
The Corning Act has really affected many colonists. They seem very angry. Is this the start of war? Stay tuned to find out. Tune back into KHAL at 6 o'clock tonight for updates.
Good afternoon, I am Milana King, your anchor for KHAL News. Today I have breaking news about the Boston Tea Party. Earlier this morning, colonists dressed as Mohawk Indians boarded a ship in Boston Harbor and dumped cases of tea shipped from England overboard. I have Daquan Lewis, a colonist dressed as a Mohawk Indian, in the studio to tell us what happened on the ship. Good afternoon, Daquan. Thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Lewis, why did you and the other colonists dump the tea overboard?
We want to send a message to King George. We were angry about having to pay taxes and we didn't think his laws are fair.
Why did you dress up as Indians?
We want to disguise ourselves to the British. Wouldn't know colonies were on the ship. Our plan was to trick the British so we could
the tea overboard.
Why did this event become known as the Boston Tea Party? You weren't actually having any tea parties.
Colonists were telling us the tea was being dumped overboard. In a way, it was sort of like a party.
Well, Mr. Lewis, that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us in the studio today. I have a feeling December 16th, 1773 will be a day that will be remembered for generations to come. Thanks and good evening from the KHAL newsroom.
Are you good? Okay, good afternoon and welcome to KHAL. My name is Azari. We have breaking news about the massacre in Boston. An eyewitness is here to tell you what happened. We have John Carter interviewing the eyewitness, John.
Thank you, Rosario. What is your name, sir?
My name is Joe Sanders and I am a colonist.
When did this massacre happen?
This happened around noonish, March 5th, 1770.
Who was there when the massacre happened?
Well, there was the colonists and the British troops.
Why did this begin, Joe?
It began by colonists throwing rocks and snowballs at the British troops, and a soldier misheard the command, fired, and shot his gun.
What happened next?
The crowd of colonists moved toward the soldiers, and the soldiers fired into the crowd.
How many died or were hurt?
There were 5 dead and 6 more wounded.
Okay, back to you, Rosario.
That is a terrible story, John. This is tragic event. This is now known as the Boston Massacre. Goodbye from KHAL.
Good morning, I am Legend One at KHAL TV. We have a special guest in the studio today. Christopher Eagle will be interviewing Dylan King, a local columnist who is speaking up with the Stamp Act.
Thanks, Legend. Good morning. I'm Chris Hill, and I'm joined by Dylan King, husband of Mary King, both of Williamsburg. We'll be discussing his frustration about the Stamp Act. Let's get started. First, give us some details about the Stamp Act.
Sure, I love to. A few years ago, we all experienced the French and Indian War. Left Great Britain broke. Now, in 1765, Great Britain needs to raise money.
So how do they plan to make money?
Well, that is the problem. British made a law called the Stamp Act that saying all colonists had to pay for printed papers like newspaper, playing cards, and books.
Yikes! I bet the colonists aren't too happy. How do you feel?
I'm mad. My wife and I are going to refuse to buy and use any paper products. Many others are having protests at the town square. Some tax collectors are even being attacked.
What will happen next?
I am not sure, but we hope the Stamp Act is repealed.
Legend, I'm sending it back to you.
We'll keep following the story on the Stamp Act. Stay tuned at KHAL for more details.
Morning, Prescott. I am Keon Norman from Prescott News. We have a breaking news story. Hamilton is on the location in the Ohio River Valley. She's joined by Lacey Bradfield, a Native American.
Thanks, Keon. Today our guest Lucy is here to tell us what she saw during the French and Indian War. She is part of the Delaware Tribute who fought with the French. Tell me, why were you fighting the British?
We were fighting our land. We wanted to trap furs, and the British wanted to farm.
How long did you fight?
Almost 10 years. 1754 to 1763.
Did anyone die?
Yes. Thousands of men on both sides.
did the war end?
Well, both sides signed a peace trade treaty. Britain got the land but spent a ton of money.
Sounds like Britain is going to have to make some money. Well, keep following the story. Back to you, Keon.
What a story. So many men died over land. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for the evening news.
I'm Lucy Redfield, and this is Fancy Nancy by
Jane O'Connor.
Jane O'Connor. Characters: Nancy, Glass, Bree, Mom, Dad, Frenchie, Robert, Miss Devine. Setting: school, home, Miss Devine's house. Grocery store. Problem: the dog ate the bags of cupcakes. Beginning: Nancy wasn't listening good to her teacher. She was thinking about making cupcakes. Then next, Nancy went to the grocery store with Mom to get flour, milk, sugar, butter, sprinkles, eggs, and candy. Then Nancy didn't listen to Mom and left the cupcakes on the table. Frenchie got into the cupcakes. Finally, Dad came home with more groceries and then made some more cupcakes. Solution: the bake sale was a success.
My name is Lazari Barnes, and I'm doing a retell on Daisy Comes Home and made illustrated by Jen Brett. Characters are Daisy and Mia and the other chickens. Setting is in the barn. Problem is Daisy got lost and could not find her owner, and Daisy was getting picked on by the other chickens. Beginning, Daisy was playing with the other chickens. Next, Mia was feeding Daisy and the other chickens. And then, next, all of them told Daisy to get out. Finally, Daisy had nowhere to sleep, and then she found a basket, and she floated away, and she got lost. Solution: Mia found Daisy and the other chickens.
My name is Keandra Daniels. I am doing a book report on Mrs. Katz and Tush. The characters are Mrs. Katz, Larnell's dad, and Tush. And the setting was in Mrs. Katz's house in the living room. The cat went missing. This problem was the cat went missing. And the beginning was Larnell's mom visited Mrs. Katz and she was sad because her husband died. Larnell did something special and showed up with the cat. Next was Larnell would visit Mrs. Katz every day after school and spend time with her. He kept his promise. Mrs. Katz went missing. But then Mrs. Katz went missing. Lionel helped Mrs. Katz look for her cat. Mrs. Katz got her cat back. The cat had 4 kittens that Mrs. Katz was very happy about. Larnell's dad found the cat and returned her cat back to Mrs. Katz. The end.
I'm Jana Kelly. I'm going to read out on Summertime in the Big Woods. The characters are Laura, Pa, Ma, Big Sister Mary, Little Sister Carrie, Jack, Mrs. Patterson. Setting for Miss Patterson's house, the woods, the fields, the garden. In the beginning, Pa worked in the fields. Laura and Mary helped Ma weed the garden. Laura and Mary played with the kids. Laura and Mary visited Miss Patterson's. They got cookies when they left. They would nibble half of the cookies and give the half to Carrie. Pa came home at noon with golden honey chops for dinner. They had honey. Laura and Mary got tucked in their beds.
All done?